Hello class, how are you? I am Joaquin Rodriguez from Florida National University, and today I'm gonna develop a video about like a week assignment course library number 2. That is a case that we were talking about actually last week. It's about Fertilife company. So first of all, we gotta remember, I'm gonna do a quick refresh. What was like Fertilife company? Actually, I'm gonna talk about the issue that is happening actually nowadays. I mean, right now, in the case that I'm studying, take a look into it, and after I'm gonna give some solutions, some point of view, ethical points of view, and after I'm gonna compare these points of view all the time with the philosopher like Immanuel Kant and Robert Frank that works in my paperwork. So, all right, I'm gonna start. So Fertilife company, we gotta remember that it's a Mexican company with that many employees from United States came, like managers, co-workers, and stuff. And the company was expanding their business and stuff, but the thing is, the United States people, the workers, they came with a new up ideas that actually they caused like a very big problems. So I'm gonna start to explain the problems. Actually, one of the biggest problems that caught actually the attention of the really global companies is that the employees were getting sick. That's why you can think why. Okay, fertilization. It's a fertilization company, right? So they think, all right, we are making the plants growing up and really useful for farming. So let's try a new techniques methods to increase the sales and stuff. And they didn't take all the requirements, they cares to do it, and the co-workers that were like actually doing were touching all this stuff, they were getting sick, and no one was doing nothing for it. Like manager staff, they didn't even care. They say, all right, let's work on it, and can I get more money and stuff. That was one of the biggest problem. Actually, the second problem was like a manager was like kind of the treatment of the manager was actually really bad. It was a verbal abuse to some workers from Mexico, some girls, workers that they work in the company. Also, a really bad treatment, actually inappropriate behavior. So in general, fertilizer management sector had like worsened, and no one did nothing to solve all these problems. Actually, the company was getting worse and worse and worse. So these factors that explain about like in the video, this could be really dangerous and it would be really bad for the company. For example, first of all, the company has to be aware what they're producing, if it's dangerous or not, if it's causing like some illness and making the people get sick. So on the other hand, if the company does not find a solution on this problem, it will be very bad reputation worldwide, and the worker will not choose this company to work. Easy as that. And also, they can have many problems. I'm explaining some, but actually another crucial aspect is the possibility of the business running into a legal problem that they could lead like a bankruptcy. This is because in addition to complaints, the different diseases that they can have an impact on the health of the employees, such as a new fertilization formulation that they are doing it. So that's all the problem that they were causing. This actually was really bad. The company in general, the employees, they were feeling bad, and the company was getting worse, less sales and stuff. And there was actually the people was really worried about it. So based on all the information that we have about the problems related of the Fertilife company, I'm gonna develop like some possible solution on how the company should act to not decline the business and avoid those problems and try to solve them. So one of the things that I will change like quickly is the like experimentation of the fertilizer techniques. Putting like an employee at that risk and such a big company, one of the worst things that the company can do. Why? These possible risks. If they're gonna make new methods and try experimenting new stuff, they gotta take care with everything. Any possible risk must be analyzed, and if the risk is really high, this new fertilizer technique will be like prohibited from being carried out. Simple as that. What does it mean? So based on the Kant philosophy, we go to Immanuel Kant now. Based on the Kant philosophy, what he affirmed, we should always act in such a way that we believe will be like fair under universal law, without harming others in the path. So that's simple. For example, if I choose to do something, it's for the good of the people and for in the universal law, I think that is the correct thing. If I choose to do something but I'm bothered or I'm disturbing some people from their objectives, that's actually completely wrong about Kant philosophy. That what is the main point of this? Workers must be able to perform the job in a safe and helpful manner. In order for workers to perform their job in a safe manner and protect themselves, from the danger, the employee should provide adequate information, instruction, training. That is actually is not only required by the law, but it also helps put the business succeed. Is the key. So that is one of the points. Another of the negative aspects that became known about the Fertilife company was the verbal abuse and the inappropriate behavior of the manager toward like the Mexican girls employees. This is a verbal serious event. Personally, under the ethical company's legal codex, is a manager is someone that has to hear the employees and the clients are the most important thing that you gotta hear, because they are more into it. They are working all the time of it, and they know how the company works, how the company may grow. You gotta listen to them, and after you gotta act about it, right? A lack of respect towards anyone cannot be allowed. Since certain position in a company not be able, and any person has the right to treat you bad like this. The company has to act quickly, and this person had to get fired. So here we can say that applies this philosophy situation that I'm gonna apply with Robert Frank. That he affirms is the next. Actually, the status race is based for a society as a whole. Since there cannot be a general status upgrade available every time. For example, person A surpasses person B. So the sum of their status remains the same. The only thing that we can have in which person is where is the part of hierarchy. So based on what was analyzed in class, an employee for sure has rights. They are not to be discriminated against. So a safe work environment free has to be a really safe conditions. Safety of risks. If these rights and ethical aspect that an employee has are not respected, the person who performed this action must be penalized or expelled from the company. So what we can conclude that all this problem that the company has, that is the solution that I can give it to you. And at the end of the day, we gotta hear the employees and we gotta respect each other so to get succeed. Because if the company doesn't hear the people that are working for them, they're gonna make success. And also, we cannot permit to put in danger our people. The people that's working with us has to be the people that has to be comfortable with the working and get all the time in home in safe and feel that they are working for it. So with those things changing, the company can increase a lot and they can make a good business at the end of the future. Thank you.